Point out that for many charter schools across the city, the first day of school is today, and the charter school here is no exception. Those families, as well as your families, yes, face a variety of challenges going forward, but the governor put it this way, that to her, in a good way, this is a different year.
Just like so many days being missed. I feel like, the kids barely learned anything. So this would be way better.
As her first grade daughter, Ayoki, plays next to her, Mom Nora Wright talks about changes to COVID policies that the state's adopting for this school year.
No more quarantining. No more test to stay.
Governor Hochul made it official that even if a child is exposed to someone with the virus, they won't have to remain at home if they don't have symptoms.
The days of sending an entire classroom home because one person was symptomatic or test positive, those days are over.
In addition to quarantining and test to stay ending, random sample testing for COVID is over, and each student will be sent a take-home COVID test. If a child tests positive, they need to be out of school for 5 days. Otherwise, they can be at school.
Most of the time, the kids are taken care of very well. Parents do tend to their kids, and I'm kind of excited, to tell you the truth.
That's in spite of the fact that schools now have to deal with another potential health concern, monkeypox. New York recorded its first case in a juvenile. That one case is outside of New York City, which is now the national epicenter of the viral spread. But because vaccine supplies are still tight, the health commissioner says that starting next Monday, they'll give shots 1/5 the size of usual vaccinations right under the skin rather than deep into arms. It's called intradermal vaccination. She says it's more effective. However,
it's not as pleasant to get an intradermal injection. It can scar. It is more painful.
Medical professionals say that type of shot is so close to the surface that if done properly, it builds up slightly in what's called a bleb, that bump you see.
If you get an intradermal injection, keep an eye on the bleb. By bleb, I mean that little disc of raised skin. You should have that.
And they're doing this, having the smaller doses, because there is such a high demand and lower supply for monkeypox vaccine. She also pointed out that polio has been detected in wastewater in various parts of the state, including here in New York City. The best way to protect children from that illness, says the health commissioner, is to get vaccinated against polio.